Guys, are you kidding me? Before we dig into this video, I needed to mention first, I've been reading every single story that you guys have dropped in the comments. It's taking a bit of time because you guys left a ton of stories and I'm blown away. We're going to be picking a winner soon, and here's what's going to happen. I'm going to be making 3 videos out of them. The winner is going to be contacted directly, and I'm going to be sharing the 6,000 credits redemption code with them, and then I'm going to be generating their video as well as 2 other runner-up videos that just have to be shared because there's too many good stories. I'm hyped to do more of these and to be giving away more credits as we continue. I also wanted to talk about voice consistency. It's something that you guys have been asking and asking about. To be completely transparent with you, voice consistency is not a fully recognized thing yet. There's something that's new and it's coming out, but what I've been doing and how I've been getting voice consistency with all of my characters is I do this one thing that has changed the game for the control world specifically. I've built out a control Bible. It's everything about all of the girls, all of the guys, their personality traits, their backgrounds, how they speak, the timbre of their voices. I feed all of that into Claude, and I built a whole skill on what the Bible looks like for the control world. Now, whenever I go to build stories, it pulls from the Bible and it pulls from the skills. It helps me develop the prompts that I can get the consistent voices out of each character from Seedance 2.0. That said, Higgsfield just dropped some updates to voice profiles that look really promising, and we're going to be getting into those in another video down the line with Omni. Also, just know this video today is not sponsored. We are just sharing new information, genuinely excited about where things are heading in the AI video generation world. Before we get into sharing about our new member, her name is KY. She's a super dope fashion designer. We're going to talk all about fashion and styling and the approaches that we take into world building, and we're also going to be answering all of the burning questions. We're going to answer as many as we can in the time that we have her here, and I'll be doing more Q&As down the line, doing some rapid fire things like that. Hype up KY in the comments, spam the comments, show her some love, and we're going to dig into all of that now. Today, we're going to be answering some of the burning questions about AI video generation. Everyone's asking, what model do I use? That's the wrong question. The real question is, how far are you willing to go to make your story feel alive? Because a story lives or dies on the details most people cut first. Wardrobe, silhouette, the reason a character walks into a room and you believe that they belong there. That's not the AI's job, that's the designer's job. So I have an opportunity to do something no one in the AI filmmaking space is doing, and that's bringing in an actual fashion designer, not a stylist, not a mood board person, a designer. Her name is KY, and I'm really excited to introduce why she is the right person for this control world that we're building. KY, welcome to the channel. Cheers. All right, our control world fashion design director.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm very, very excited and privileged to be here in Joey's channel. This is amazing for me. It's a little surreal because, I discovered Joey through YouTube, and actually I was somebody who really wasn't interested in AI, coming from somebody who majored in fashion design and was really interested in the arts from a young age. I see all your guys' comments in his videos saying we're cooked. You know what? I agreed. I was like,
we are cooked.
It is kind of a taboo, I think, especially maybe in the traditional fashion design space, I would say.
Even in the filmmaking industry, and you guys have heard me talk about it, and our whole thing is we're trying to build worlds that don't exist, trying to build stories that, want to be told. If we were to do this in real life, we couldn't. Like, we really couldn't be building these characters and things like that until we have the opportunities to. So until then, now with AI, you can make those opportunities happen.
Exactly.
We're going to go through all of the questions that you guys have, some of them being what we do for a living, just the general cost of video generations and things like that we use in some of our videos, how we use fashion in the space of AI, and where the future of filmmaking is going to be. We'll put all of those in chapters that you can just click through and watch on your own. Let's talk about just like building a design from scratch. Like,
right.
How do you do that? What's your approach? And
Well, to start off, when I first met Joey, we kind of just wanted to test the waters waters, you know, in the beginning, because we really didn't know how, what it would look like to bring real fashion design into the AI space, because I personally haven't experienced that. I took classes in traditional, you know, pattern making, we sewed things, we did fittings on real people. So how we started was we took some of my designs that I've done already in the past with school and some things I had in my personal portfolio just to see how AI would pick up on it. And I don't know if you remember the first like garment we tried.
I do.
With the hooded thing and the corset.
First of all, incredible designs. That was one of the biggest things. I definitely wanted to work with her because one, it's such a unique approach to design from someone that's really into building and designing. So yeah, we did this one piece. That was like the hardest piece to like pull into AI.
Yeah.
I think we got it pretty close to
after like 50 generations. Yeah.
What?
I think we got it pretty accurately. I provided spec sheets and technical flats, all angles of front, back, 3/4 of the garments. Yeah, with the technical flats I made from Adobe, you know, something I did traditionally. Now that we've been working for a few weeks now with other designs, I think we're kind of getting the hang of translating the garments pretty well into AI.
I think we're on a big trajectory on bringing fashion into the AI space because there are so many designers out there that want to see what their garments and things look like on people. And I think you had told me once we even built the characters and put the outfits on them, seeing their character sheet is much different than when you saw it in an actual space, like in this club scene that we'll probably put over here. And it's cool to see like it come to life and how the fabric moves and changes and things like that. So.
Exactly. Even with the generations we do with AI, I do think you have to pay really close attention to the materials you're using or feeding into AI. Measurements, you have to be pretty precise on how you want it to fit when they move and what it looks from the front profile, side profile, back profile. And that's the whole topic of AI slop, you know, like what makes AI slop AI slop and what actually differentiates people who put a lot of effort into creating these worlds, you know?
The more effort that you put into stories that you're building and crafting, the more people want to watch and they get invested more. Instead of just trying to figure out what outfits you want to throw together, having someone come on and actually like fully put designs together is really unique thing. What I want to share is the way that we've been able to do that actually. Again, this video is not sponsored, by the way.
Yeah, it's not sponsored. This is a real thing between two people.
But what we've been able to do that has been really helpful is we used the Higgsfield platform.
Really?
She's explaining it to you.
Yeah, I'm just saying really.
To collaborate in the cinema studio. And what you're able to do is some really cool things. So we can bounce ideas off of each other. What does this, how does this outfit look on Mira, for example? She can take that design, pull it and do something different to it, change it up, send it back. There are things where it's like, hey, I can't get this dress to fit right. Like here's the uploads and this is what happened. It's really helpful to just bounce ideas off of each other.
Oh, for sure.
That way we're building this whole world in one platform and it's not something we have to keep sending screenshots, and that's a really cool feature that you guys can plug into your pipeline if you guys are working with teams and things like that.
Should we get into the questions?
Yeah, let's get into the questions. Okay, so we have one from Gajos. How do you see the future of filmmaking?
That's a really great question.
Great question. I think with everything that has been happening, when we saw, for example, Star Wars Mandalorian, they started using the big LED screens and like that tracking with cameras. That was really cool. Something new that we're seeing is, for example, in Amazon, I don't know if you've seen this, but a show called House of David is actually using some AI generations to help them.
Yeah, that's news to me. It's crazy.
Straight from the director. I mean, his whole thing on AI in filmmaking is really cool if you guys want to go watch it. I think we're going to be seeing more of these things that just takes and requires a bigger budget.
In this economy.
It's getting impossible. So being able to see a lot of these things happen, I think we're always going to be evolving as we, again, I'm going to say when people started seeing CGI in movies, they didn't want to watch it. They were like, it's not real effects, you know, things like that. We need to be mindful of just the creators. AI is still coming from the creator's mind.
Again, going back to the whole taboo thing, it is something that maybe people are stubborn about, because I guess it is a big misconception, but also I do see where people are coming with this when they say, oh my gosh, AI is taking over, we need to protect the arts, we need to protect all the traditional practices we have. Like anything, there are moral ways and immoral ways to use such programs. There are also real people behind these creations. I don't think it's completely fair to dismiss it as AI slop. Oh, it just takes 2 seconds to generate this, because actually no.
It does not.
Actually, that was, I'm telling you from an original AI hater. Like I was just like, this takes like 2 minutes to make. Why are we praising this? Like why now working with Joey and creating these outfits for Control? Hours of work, mind you, like hours of work that I didn't expect. You can make it as fun as you want. You can make it as boring as you want. You can make AI slop if you want.
Please don't.
Yeah, please don't. Like let's actually try to put some thought into it.
Did you update the skills? The skills have been updated, yes. The skills they're in this video right here or somewhere. I don't know. What do you do for a living? That is another question.
Get into nitty-gritty.
I do professional filmmaking for other brands and filming content for advertisements in the filmmaking industry.
So for me, I just finished fashion school pretty recently. I'm working on a few side projects and I'm also kind of interested in content creating, and I also do a bit of modeling on the side, but nothing too crazy. So
how much does it cost you to do each video? It's a loaded question because each video is different. Any of these videos where we're bringing some of the characters into the studio space here, that can range around 200, 300 credits. But if we're doing like full music videos and things like that, like I've mentioned in the past, it is around 5,000 to 6,000 credits. Per video. If that is a big number to you, every video that you make, you'll definitely need to do a few different generations per scene. Just like when you're filming anything, you're filming different takes. It's the same thing with video generation. You're doing different video generations. And if that is a small number to you, it is because the skills that we've been able to build here and share for free has really helped us eliminate a lot of the trial and error video generations and image generations that you have to do. If you don't have the skills, totally, I recommend grabbing them. One of the biggest things that is really helpful when you're building stories and you're wanting to tell them correctly and keep consistency in the story that you're building, for us, we've built an entire Bible. We've built actually a couple different Bibles into our Claude skills. So we've got a Claude skill that has the whole Control World Bible. And when I say Bible, I just mean like that's what we go to for context. So when we're describing characters, it knows who each character is. It knows their personality traits. It knows how they're talking, what their voice style is, the language that they speak, their cadences. And then we've also got an outfit Bible that we've built.
Like, I mean, every individual girl in Control group, they all have pretty distinct personalities. You know, for example, I created just even something simple as a color palette sheet for each girl. It really helps with the consistency between all these characters, especially when you're trying to build something from scratch. It's important to have these distinct characteristics locked in place. To do that, like you said, we created a Bible that shows the different, even almost aesthetics between each girl. Because even for me, reading through the character Bible he already had, I got to know each girl individually. I guess you could say it's like the lore of it all. Like, you know, I kind of got, it's super important to get into the lore and the nitty gritty stuff. That's kind of the whole debate we're having. Like, how far are you willing to take it to create such a realistic world, I guess you could say. For example, if you see throughout the videos, probably you can tell who my bias is.
Who's your bias?
I really do love Zara. I just really love her attitude and everything.
It better not be those Null boys. If I see them on the screen, I swear.
But I love all of them. Like, it's a lot of fun, like, designing for each one of them.
So guys, the whole point of Noisy Group here and building the Control World is to give away everything we learn. And that's what we're committing to. So every step of what KY is building and the Control World and what the processes that we're showing you, the mistakes, the wins.
Because the AI space does not need more gatekeeping. It needs more people to keep us going. And it's about building community like we have here. So
100%.
That's a whole game.
Thank you guys for, I mean, we're almost at like 25,000 subscribers, which is crazy.
It's crazy.
I mean, when she...
Actually, my boyfriend is the one who sent me Joey's link in the first place to watch all this AI things. And you were less than 100 subscribers, which is crazy now that you're almost at 25K.
Thank you guys, every one of you, all of the comments, we're reading all of them. Keep being curious. As always, peace, love, and AI.
Bye.